The first business I started was a candy reselling venture in my neighborhood. I was 7 years old, and I had this brilliant idea that if I went down to the corner store and bought a bunch of candy to bring back to my block, I could set up a little makeshift candy store and make loads of money. My dream? Use that money to buy myself all the candy I could ever want. That's right. I had big dreams. Big dreams. And I was pretty certain this strategy was going to get me there. Everyone wants more candy, and no one wants to walk to the corner store. What could go wrong? With great anticipation, I gathered up my meager savings. I walked to the corner store and I bought all of the candy I could afford. Probably about 10 items. I walked back to an empty lot beside my house. I set up a makeshift counter and I sat down to wait for all the kids on the block to flock to my store. I have no idea how long I sat there waiting with excitement for my first sale, but as the minutes, not hours, but it felt like, but as the minutes slowly crept by, my excitement drained from my little entrepreneurial heart. I decided that I needed a little pick-me-up to get me through the slow hours. Just one candy wouldn't be a problem. I was planning to buy more with candy with my profit anyway, so why not enjoy a little of it now? Can you guess what caused my first venture to fail? Yep. Poor inventory management. But the candy tasted good. I'm not the only person with a story like this. Someone has a great idea, decides they want to make a business out of it, and with all of the gusto that only naivety can give, they start, sometimes even quitting their jobs. Occasionally, it does work out, but it usually doesn't. I don't think anyone expects a 7-year-old to be able to start a successful business. Certainly not without the support and mentoring of an adult that knows how to run a business. But who cares if a 7-year-old can't make it work? That's what kids are supposed to do. Their parents are the risk managers, usually footing the bill for all of their supplies. But now that you're an adult and have bills to pay, the risk factor goes way up. You can't afford to jump off of a small business cliff with only your naive enthusiasm to carry you. And if you've never done anything like this before, other than that lemonade stand that you had when you were a kid, you need a way to assess the risk and start this business with some tools that will increase your chance of making it work. Starting a business will always carry some risk, but it doesn't have to be a blind leap off the edge of a cliff. That's why I created the Business Starter Test Lab. I've been a coach since 2013, and I've worked with hundreds of people to help them discern vocation and navigate big transitions. But after a stint leading a food entrepreneurship program for a local nonprofit, my passion for entrepreneurs and entrepreneurship was ignited. I started wondering about creating a model that incorporated some of the best of what I'd learned as a coach over the years and as a leader with the fundamental business tools needed to start and run a business. The Business Starter Test Lab is a result of that wondering. I created this to be a simple tool to help people like you turn a business idea into validated plans and give you the building blocks to get started. The process involves 3 stages. Stage 1 is vision, where you articulate your why. Stage 2 is the concept stage, where you articulate your business idea through the lens of pain, product, and profit. And stage 3 is that you create your first minimum viable product. You create it. You build your first minimum viable product with purpose, people, and processes. So, if you work with this model, you will know what it's going to take to make your business succeed. and you'll have the tools to get started. So, if you're ready to get started, turn the page and let's go.